So if you want to pronounce the name of your village like it was pronounced before in your village, you need to pronounce it something like Хлідно, Хлідно, Хлідно. Not Хлідно, but Хлідно with The same works with rest words, where in Russian we have O and in Ukrainian we have E. Stuff like конь, кінь, but in Хлідно we have кинь, or most, mist, and in Хлідно we have mist, mist. And for example, соль, сіль, and сіль, сіль. So you need to pronounce it with Now about Lemkos in this village. So Lemkos didn't live in this village, but culture of your village was pretty similar. Language of your village was pretty similar to Lemko language, to Lemko culture, but it's not the same. And Lemko question is very complicated because in Ukrainian science, Ukrainians said that Lemkos lived also near Sianok, also near, for example, Denów in Polish. But if we look on Polish science, so Polish scientists said that Lemkos didn't live such north, and they lived more to the south, in the mountains. So if you look on the nature of your village, you will see that in Lemkovina we have mountains. These mountains are not very big, but you can see mountains. But if you look on your village, you'll see like something like, I don't know how it be in English, but something like hills, yes? In Ukrainian we said горб, hills. So you have hills like small mountains, very small mountains. So Lemkos preferably had ships, yes. So with sheep they got milk, they got their pants, which named Holoshna. But in Хлідно people usually seed potatoes, seed different culture, and also get a lot of mushrooms from the forest, a lot of raspberry, blueberry from the forest, and sell it in the towns. So it's like not the same culture, but very, very close culture. In one book of Polish scientist, I read that Хлідно was one of Zamishantsi villages. So Zamishantsi are people who lived near Polish name Krosno. This is town in Poland. In Lemko and in Ukrainian it named Korosno. Korosno. So there are like a castle, Ostrov, yes, of villages near Korosno town, where those Zamishantsi lived, and they also had a very similar to Lemko language, but not the same. And they also had very similar culture, architecture, but also not the same. This is like sub-ethnos or subgroup of Lemkos, and maybe something between traditional Ukrainian Galicians, which lived more north, yes, near Перемишль, Przemyśl, po-polsku, in Polish, and between Lemkos. So it's like a border between those two different sub-ethnic groups, yes. But as you can see on this map, your village is quite far from those Zamishantsis villages, so it has like pretty its own history, yes, its own culture. It also was surrounded from all its sides with Polish villages, and there are two villages. One is yours, and second is Lubna, and maybe is Debki. Also, those three villages are like a castle surrounded by Polish villages. I have quite a lot material about your village, about language of your village. Maybe not such a lot as you think, because it's quite complicated to find information directly to one village, but it's a lot of more than regarding other villages. So one more difference between language of your village and between common Ukrainian and common Lemko. So in Lemko and in Ukrainian mostly we have a in adjectives such as робити, ходити, знати, мати, давати. It's mean to work, to walk, yes, to walk, to know and to give. But in your village was an archaic voice E. So in your village was робити, давати, знати, ходити, ті. Tia or T. Or how it was pronounced in your village. Не знали мы, что робити. Also in Lemko mostly we have я мам, which means I have. For example, I have daughters. In Lemko will be я мам донька. Я мам донька. In language of Хлідно, you'll have same as in Subcarpathian form, мав. Not mom, but мав. Я мав, which means I have. Я мав доньки. which means I have daughters. Я мав доньки. Same, for example, I have roots from Хлідно. Will be я мав коріння з Хлідного. Я мав коріння з Хлідного. Same, for example, I have a table. Я мав стіл. I have a salt. Я мав сіль. And stuff like that. This is very interesting feature because your village is quite far from Subcarpathian, but as you can hear or see in this book, this feature is pretty the same, but only is in this word and in word я знав, which means I know. In Lemko я знам. Yes, in your village я знав. For example, I know him. Я знав його. I know English. Я знав англійську. I know Ukrainian language. Я знав українську. Альбо, or, so, I'm sorry. Rusyn. Which means Rusyns, yes? Rusyns, Ruthenian. Rusyn. I was, я был, or былым. You were, ты был, былес. He, she, it was, він был, вона була, воно було. We were, ми були, були ми, були ми. You were, ви були, були сте. They were, вони були. Мої діди були в Хліднім. Мої діди були в Хліднім. Ти вчора був. Or, десь був вчора. Or, десь вчора був. Я був вдома. Був вдома. I'm really happy that there are some people in USA that are still remember the roots, their villages, and I'm really happy to help, to tell as much information as I know, and to share it with you guys. So yeah, feel free to write me here, to contact me, to ask me. So I'll be really happy if somebody write me and ask me about his family, about the culture of his village, not only Хлідно, but also I know about many different villages in Lemkovina, in Galicia, also in some Carpathian, but mostly in Lemkovina and in Galicia. So you can, as I said, you can contact me free and I'll help you.